welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Ines Antonio. I'm a burn survivor. Yeah, welcome to my channel, and I would like to talk about learn to leave toxic relationships. Okay, because toxic relationships are the thief of joy, peace, and love. So if you don't leave toxic relationship, they will actually lead you to go mental. You know, toxic relationship don't have anything better to offer except toxicity, whether it's friend toxic relationship, or family toxic relationship, or romantic toxic relationship. Learn to leave it. You know, don't hold on to it, because there's nothing better that comes out of it except hurt, deception, and death. Okay, or even a mental asylum. Yeah, it comes with a mental asylum, because you will be living inside there. So learn to leave toxic relationships, because people that stay in it, they're not in it for love. Whether it's, I know, because sometimes we get used to situations because, oh, she is my brother, or he's my sister, oh, they are my parents, we live in the same house, these are the only people I know, and this is the only place I know, so I have to be, I need to just like tolerate it, whether it's toxic or not. I'll just have to learn to suck it up and live with it. No, you don't have to suck it up and live with it. Don't make it a habit. Don't make it your mission to actually learn to live with within the toxic relationship. It's going to drive you crazy. You will never progress in life. It is a theft of happiness, joy, and love. And the more you live in it, your life will never progress. You find yourself having bad lucks, not even having ideas. And these toxic people, they keep filling up your brain with all this shit, and then you don't know what to do. You go crazy. Okay, and you will never really think of anything better in life, or have ideas wanting to become. If you have, like, for example, you have a dream to become a pilot, how are you going to be flying people if you're living in such a toxic environment, and these people keep filling your brain with shit and unhappy stuff, and you just have to suck it up and just tolerate? Meanwhile, it's eating you on the inside. You won't have a brain to fly an aeroplane. At the end of the day, you bump into clouds and kill people. Not bump into clouds. So, you know, like you let the whole plane fall and everybody dies. You know, like a Titanic ship that hit the iceberg, you hit the clouds, and then we all fall and die. So please don't leave the toxic relationship. It's not safe for you, for your mental health, and for your well-being, for anything you want to pursue in life. It's not safe at all. Okay, so if it's a partner relationship, let's say example, this is a romantic relationship with your partner or your husband, your boyfriend, it's toxic enough, it's so abusive, you're not happy, it's everyday quarreling and offensive words and disagreements. You don't have to do anything. Most of it comes from their side, and you don't even feel at peace, and you walk on eggshells. That is not a situation for you. You will actually end up killing yourself, committing suicide. You'll feel suicidal. That relationship, it's not for you to be in. It's unhealthy. So people have to make it their mission to actually leave these kind of things. Okay, and where there's friendship, there are friends that are jealous of you. Whenever they see you progressing in life, they actually have very bad comments. They have a lot of questions to ask about your achievements. Not a question in a good way. Let's say example, you actually got this beautiful promotion at work. They want to know how much you get paid. They want to know when are you traveling. They want to know what are you exactly going to do there. They want to know if they could also come with. They want to know all of these deep inner personal things that you don't really feel like want to share with people. They just want to know everything you know about yourself, and that is not safe at all. I had this kind of friendship. I walked away from that because it wasn't making me happy. The fact that I have to share every little thing that I I decided to keep for myself with somebody else. It just makes me feel naked inside. Like I'm not allowed to keep anything for myself. I just have to keep telling you everything. What about one or two things for me? So no, I don't like those kind of friends. Where I have to walk around feeling like, yeah, she knows everything because she's my best friend. I don't have a best friend. I don't. My child is my best friend. Okay. So yeah, they're not safe. Cut them off. If it's your parents, if it's your siblings, if it's whoever, if they're not benefiting you for good things or in a good way, you have to learn to cut them off. Don't. I know not every situation will be happy, not every situation will be comfortable, but choose more comfortable situations. You know, if you're not toxic, then don't be with toxic people, because the more you decide to be next to these toxic people, your life is actually going that. Remember that is it a quote that says that if you walk with 5 millionaires, you become the 6th millionaire, and if you walk with 5 losers, you become the 6th loser. Huh? Yeah. And you know your friends are doing drugs, and they're stealing, they are doing the worst, okay, to damage the society. You can't join that. You gotta think for yourself, like, no, this is not safe for me, let me just go. You know, I think we should put our foot down and take boundaries very seriously. If this is not benefiting me, whether I was born into it, whether they birthed me here, or whether we are, you know, in a so-called romantic relationship situation, leave. Learn to leave, you know. I left. And I'll keep leaving if I don't feel happy. You bring a toxic relationship to me, I will leave you to it. You live in your toxic bubble, I will be out of there. And you know, because I want peace, I want happiness, I want love. So if I don't get that, because this is what I bring, enjoy. If I don't get that, no, I don't want the toxicity in my life. I don't want. And if you're a person, you're coming with love, joy, peace, and happiness, oh, welcome. But if you're not, please do not even attempt, okay? Because I will leave. I'll cut you off. I will see it. I'll bring it to their attention. You don't take me seriously. No, I just mentioned once and then I cut you off, period. And please, if you're miserable in your own life and you don't know what to do with yourself, don't come and steal my energy. Toxic relationships are theft. They are vampires, okay? They are vampires. They suck your blood. They suck your energy. They suck a life out of you. So don't allow them to come around and make you miserable than they feel about themselves. So be the one to leave. Learn to live. You know, I don't think look, I know that sometimes we say, oh, my blood is thicker than water. Yeah, blood is thicker than water, because when I was hospitalized, I matched with the DNA of so many people, and those people were white people. They donated so much blood to me, so much blood, because I would have 5 liters of blood every single day, because I lost so much blood, okay? So those people were not even my brothers and sisters. So the DNA is the same. They match my blood. So the blood is not thicker than water because we're siblings or whatever. Nah, that doesn't work with me. My siblings are very toxic, okay? My parents are late, I'm an orphan. But my father was one of those. And I don't feel like I want to be keeping this toxic relationship with my siblings because they are so horrible. I tried my best. Listen, before you come here to say, oh, I'm so cold, I'm whatever. No, I'm not. I tried my best, okay? Listen, I showed them love since they couldn't show me love, right? Since I was a child. I'm the last one. I feel like I'm the stone in everybody else's shoe. I was a burden. I showed them love. Still, no. There was no unity. There was no love. There was no joy. There was no happiness. It's everyday fight. If it's not my sister, it's my brothers. They'll always bring something about this or that, even about me. that I didn't even do, that maybe I did when I was a child, don't even remember anymore. So they will always bring horrible things from the past that somebody doesn't even remember to just enjoy the fight, you know, like a devil house. There's no peace. You cannot breathe. I couldn't breathe. So I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. Listen, before I even did that, finances, I would support them financially, okay? With my little cents that I used to make, I would support them to bring them together. Every single month I make sure they have rice, they have bread, they have everything, beans and charcoal to cook and whatever. Electricity to watch TV and to fan, you know, because it's very hot in Mozambique. And I was calling, spending like 400 rands or 100 rands to call these people, international calls. If you have to call normally, it's very expensive. I would call them and speak. They never called me. They never looked for me. They did. When they looked for me, it's because they wanted something, not because they want to greet me. Huh? They would even send their babies to look for me. Yeah, the one named their baby, not after me, after his mother-in-law, but the baby is also named, the mother-in-law has the same name as me. So now whenever the baby turns 1 or 2, I would be told, hey, send your namesake something. I'm like, what? Must I send what? Send her something. Send them a cake. Send a cake. I'm like, oh, how do I send a cake from here? No, send money so we can buy cake and throw her a party. I'm like, dude, I didn't know your daughter was called that. Like, yeah, that's her name. I named her after you. But your mother-in-law is the same name as me. Oh yeah, I named her after her, but then I know you also, that's your name too. And then I only got to know about this kid's name because it's a birthday. Because I'm also in age, so they can suck me dry. No, I reject, I refuse in Jesus' holy name. I send them away. I cut them off. I left, and I'm not sorry, and I'm not going back. It's over. We die, we go separate ways. We are nature. We become part of nature. After all, we were born in separate occasions. Okay, you were born in some years. I was born in some years, and I die. You die. Doesn't matter where we die. We will still become part of nature, no matter where you are. You know, it's the same thing. So learn to live toxic. I left, and I don't want it anymore. No, I don't. Every day fighting, gossiping, looking for things. No, guys, learn to live toxic relationships. They're not good for you. I was going mental. I wasn't even paying attention to my daughter. My daughter needed 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to look after other people's kids, and I have to keep tolerating their fights, and they would distract me through that whole fight situation. So I have to sit there and solve this person's problem, that person's problem, that person's problem, and I find myself paying money. Even friends, I cut them off. Leave toxic relationship. Doesn't matter what toxic relationship it is. Leave now. You go crazy. Leave them to themselves. Let them sort it out. That's their problem. You know, when they see a person in a diaspora, they think, oh, you're wealthy. You're not. They don't know that you also suffer. Well, I'm still in Africa, but in a different diaspora. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and remember, you are gorgeous. That's just the way you are, and I want to show you my view. It's beautiful, and I'll see you in my next video. Like and subscribe. I'll see you. Bye.